Yared, third fastest ever. I don't know if you realize
Nice.
that.
I did not. No, I was.
Yes.
Trying.
So you won today. You run the third fastest time ever. And the same for Gracie. She ran the third time.
Really?
So can you walk us through your race just a little bit?
Yeah. So that first quarter, I felt like I was very relaxed and comfortable. Started off strong, got out ahead of everyone, and felt pretty good.
Yeah.
That second quarter with the hill, I think, was very hard.
The quads start talking.
Yes, I feel like I jogged the hill, but I never like sprinted it, and I think that just felt very different. I think we were all just like, no one was like really grinding up this hill or anything. And I kind of thought about going for like the halfway bonus, and I was like, no, I should just focus on winning. It's fine. So we get over the hill, and I just feel like I'm just like flying at that point. Like all of a sudden, I feel like I have a really long, like monstrously long stride. I felt like I was hitting someone like most of the beginning of that race, but I'm just like flying down this hill. I'm like, okay, we're feeling good again. We're back. Like, it's all good. And then, we got to that last quarter, and I'm just like, okay, this is like where the race happens. Like, and I'm still mostly in front at this point. Like, I see some people on my periphery, but I'm just like, kind of focused on doing my thing and getting there. And I don't know exactly when it happened, but I remember like Parker kind of gets up on me and like actually passes me as like in front of me. And I'm just like, oh dang, he's like really moving. Like I gotta like respond to this. And like I feel like I had this like moment of like doubt where I was just like, oh god, like I don't know if I can really get there. But I was like, that finish line is a lot further away actually than I think it is. Okay. And I think I kind of had this like other moment of just like, oh, like giving it all I had and just like really pushing through and managing to slip past Parker and get the win. So
I mean, that is something that we have to, all of us, no matter what level you're at, there's that moment of, can I do it? Should I do it? Oh, I'm going to do it type thing. Like a lot of people say, turn your brain off, stop thinking and just run, right? But you have to think when it's still a ways out, and you were obviously kind of calculating your kick.
100%. Like my coach had told me, it's like, the person who wins Fifth Ave is like the last guy to kick. And I was like, I don't know if that's true based on how Josh won last year. But it kind of was. In the end, I was like, my last kick was kind of like at that very last moment is kind of what did it. And, you're always going to have like those moments, but it's about having that positive talk behind that where it's just like, but we can do this. Like, it's going to be hard, but you got to choose to do the hard thing,
Well, people want to know if you look up at the street signs and like count down the blocks. It's 20 city blocks. Basically from 80th to 60th, Fifth Ave. Did you look at those?
I tried a little at like the very beginning, but I think it was just much harder to see than I thought it was gonna be, and I was like,
"You're going so fast, it is a blur."
I cannot just be like turning my head like mid race, like hello. But no. I mean, I think that would have like it's like counting the seconds in like a day. It's like I think that would have gotten to my head a little bit.
Gracie, I mean, amazing job today. You must be just flying high. Third fastest time ever. And also now the new champion of the Fifth Avenue Road Mile.
I'm so excited. The season's been going well, but I wasn't really expecting this today. And I honestly, when I crossed the finish line, had no clue what time I'd run.
Yeah. So. Well, either did we actually. I've done commentary for years, and it was so fun to watch you race. The way you raced, Alicia Montano was on the call with me, and she said you read Carissa Schweitzer like a book. And you know what? Carissa she's tied the record. Last year she tied it with Laura Muir, and that was a big thing that she had talked about. Did you talk at all about time?
No, my coach was like he told me to key off Carissa.
Yeah.
So I was just kind of trying to like see what she was doing. I figured it would probably be a similar race plan to last year, and I feel like it went out pretty similar.
Yeah, you guys took it out hard. Let's kind of walk through it 400 by 400. So you have 4 400s, right? Not 3, 4. And the first 400, talk about that.
I was just trying to stay relaxed. I knew I needed to get out, and like this race, I was like, do not look at the clock.
Yeah.
Just because you're running downhill, so you're flying. So I was just trying to stay calm and get to the front. I knew I needed to find Carissa.
Yeah.
She was gonna be there, and then next 400. She started going for the halfway bonus.
Did you know?
I didn't know she was going to, but she surged, and I was like, okay, she's very clearly going for that. And so I just tried to stay where I was because I was like, I don't want anything to do with that.
And it is uphill.
Yeah.
Second quarter is really, I mean, it looks flat. Fifth Ave looks flat, but you have to climb. You got to dig deep.
You do. So I just stayed relaxed up that quarter, and then the goal was to make it to 1200 because my coach was like, that's where the race starts. So once she did that, I kind of started pressing into that 1200.
Yeah.
And I slowly just started reeling her in, and then it kind of gave me some more momentum that last 400.
Last 400.
Yeah.
So it was really at about, I don't know, 300 meters, right? Before the 200-meter mark, you were up there, even in front of her, I think, already by then, right?
I think so.
Was it scary? Like, this is a big race. Last year, you were 5th here. So you were the second top returner, if you can follow that. So Carissa was the top returner. She was first. And then 2nd through 4th did not return. And you were the next one that returned. So when you cross the tape, what does that feeling feel like? This is a big race to win. A lot of greats have won here. A lot of greats have come here and haven't won here. But you did.
It was just very satisfying to like end the season here and like take the win too. And again, like I've been working on like building my confidence and like kind of just feeling like I belong like with these women. So adding this to the resume definitely is helping with that.
You definitely belong. So what has it been like since we're just a couple hours after the race? What have you done since cracking the tape and doing your post-race interview?
Really nothing. I had drug testing,
Yeah.
and then by the time I got back here, I had to shower and then come straight here. So
Yeah, you've been busy.
I've been busy.
I want to hear a little bit about the drug testing because I love that New York Roadrunners does this.
Mhm.
You know, they take their races and they bring in USADA or WADA, the World Anti-Doping Agency or the U.S. Anti-Doping Agency, and they randomly pick people in the race, and you and Yared, our winner, both got picked. So tell us a little bit about that. You have to go and pee in a cup, basically. But I mean, it can be a hard process. It seemed like it went pretty well. You're
Yeah,
here.
it was smooth this time.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, it's just always hard after a race.
I
Like,
know.
you feel dehydrated after
Yeah.
a process. But yeah, they just kind of follow you around until you're ready to go to the bathroom.
But isn't it nice that they do that?
Yeah.
I mean, we want to have a clean
Yes,
sport, and it's
right.
a lot. It takes a lot of money,
Mm-hmm.
and I'm just thankful that New York Roadrunners does that.
Yes,
You know,
me too.
brings clean athletes here.
Yes, no, it's definitely good for the sport.